Hey, Todd. Good morning to you.
How are things with you today?
Oh, everything's just wonderful.
Good. I'm glad to hear that because we are about to hit you with what has to be one of the more complex questions in all the years you've been talking to us on Ask the Lawyer. This has got to be one of the most complex questions that we've ever read. It may be a piece of cake to you, but we're very confused. Are you ready to get into it?
I am ready, Todd, and I'm looking forward to it because I love a good challenge.
I know you do. You often say it's like taking you back to law school, so be prepared. You're going back to class on this one. You ready?
I am ready, Todd.
Okay. It says, I injured my leg in an accident on a motorcycle when a tractor-trailer truck pulled out in front of me, and I laid the bike down. The driver of the rig got the ticket for violating my right-of-way. I went by ambulance to the emergency room, and I was examined and released that day, but I couldn't put any weight on my leg. I went back to the same ER 2 times over the next 5 days because my leg was swelling up worse and worse, and I was losing feeling in it. The ER doctors examined me, did scans, and sent me home with prescriptions. My leg still got worse, and a week after the accident, I went to a different hospital ER, and they admitted me. And I was in the hospital for 2 weeks and had emergency surgery because the 3 times I went to the other hospital ER, those doctors misdiagnosed the problem. I have no insurance, and my hospital bill for the admission and surgery is over $200,000. The adjuster for the trucking company has offered me money to settle the accident case and says they are not responsible for the damage caused by what I think is doctor malpractice. Can I get money for all of my damages from the trucking company, or do I have to go after the first hospital for the damage caused by their malpractice? Wow, that is very involved.
Fortunately, there's a Florida case right on point many years ago, and it said that any damages that flow from the accident, which includes the medical malpractice, are chargeable against, in this case, the trucking company, against the at-fault party.
I see.
So this person's in luck, and the adjuster's giving him bad advice because the trucking company is responsible for the doctor malpractice if it was, in fact, malpractice, and they don't have to sue the doctor. They could get the money directly from the trucking company.
It would seem to me the insurance company that's offering this bad recommendation or advice or whatever would know they're on the hook for this, wouldn't you think?
Well, they probably do, but, they're a little bit devious and are trying to get out of it.
Because they don't want to pay, and that's, of course, mission number 1 at the insurance company.
Well, the motto of insurance companies is, we don't want to pay.
Right. Okay, well, that clears it up a lot more than I thought it was going to take a while to get through this, but that makes a big difference, and that's a big right that I don't think this person understands that they have. So they're not going to be able to take the insurance company on themselves, though, wouldn't you think?
I'm sure they're not. This is a big dollar case in the insurance company. As you can see, they're already giving them wrong information. So
yeah,
the only stick they have is to hire a competent personal injury lawyer and take them to court.
If he was talking a couple $1,000s, it might be one thing, but $200,000, the insurance company's going to fight back on that one.
The $200,000 is just their medical bill.
Right, yeah. Wow.
It's most certainly a 7-figure case.
Wow. One little point came up that was of curiosity and nothing more. It probably has nothing to do with this case, but somebody in the crew suggested we ask you this. Assuming that the insurance company pays all of the expenses and pain and suffering, everything due to the injured party, can the insurance company then go after the doctors on a malpractice basis to recoup some of their loss?
I believe they can.
Okay.
I believe they have a right of indemnity.
Okay, good. Okay, so not that it matters much. I said it's just a point of curiosity more than anything. Our main focus here is trying to get some help for this poor person who's really, with that kind of medical expense so far, obviously very seriously injured.
Yeah, I just wanted to share a personal aside with you.
Sure.
Recently, we had a underinsured motorist claim against one of the very visible major insurance companies, and they only offered our clients $50,000.
Okay.
and the jury came back with an award of $550,000.
Wow. So
it's always important to contact a competent personal injury lawyer because, the insurance companies just don't play fair.
and in this case, it says the adjuster is offering money to settle the case. That's something that was a red flag to me because he could easily sign a check or a document, have the case settled, and not realize what he was doing if he does it on his own.
That's correct.
Okay. Good advice all the way around, and thank you for bringing clarity to this one. It's a really complicated one, Bruce. Really glad to have you helping us out on this. Did you feel like you're back in your school days?
Yeah, that's one of the more interesting cases.
Awesome. Glad we could provide that for you. And we look forward to talking to you next week.
Yeah, I believe the name of the case was Stewart versus Hertz.
Stewart versus Hertz.
Right.
Okay. Wow, I mean, you're even citing the case off the top of your head. You get
Well, it's a very important case.
Well, we're going to give you an A for this session then, okay?
I appreciate that.
Look forward to talking to you next week.
Hey, if I take the A home to my mom, she might give me some candy.
All right. You deserve it.
Thank you.